Hello everyone, this is Kesav. I have secured All India rank 312 in the recent UPSC CAPF exam. Welcome to this new video. In this video, we will be talking about the expected topics for the report writing, formats of the report writing, and some do's and don'ts of the report writing that we should keep in our mind while writing a report. And we will also see the topics which are asked recently and nature of the questions which are asked recently, that how vague these questions are framed and how open they are, so that you can write on various dimensions. And after that we will also see some reports of the toppers, which I used as my reference in my preparation, and I have uploaded these copies in my Telegram channel, which you can download and refer to it. And these copies were my first go-to for the formats of anything such as essays, arguments, and report writing. So you can join our Telegram channel and download it from there. So if we see the format, you will be given two reports, like 200 words each, and you will be provided 2 pages to write these reports, and each report will carry 10 marks. Earlier there used to be only one report, which used to be of 250 words and used to carry 20 marks, but since 2013 two reports were introduced. So these questions were asked in 2022 and these were asked in 2023. So if we see the difference here, in 2023 it is clearly mentioned that you do not have to mention any name or address in the report. So this is the first don't we should keep in our mind, that we don't have to mention your name or your address in while writing your report. So last year in 2024 these two reports were asked. So how I approached to this was, first of all you have to assume yourself as a reporter, editor, or a correspondent who is writing to your superior, and then you have to approach to the report. So you'll have, like, see here, voter turnout in an election, it is a very vague topic. So you'll have to create a scenario in your head and write about it, such as this was rehabilitation of war victims. Here it is not mentioned what war and what victims. So last year two wars were in news, Russia Ukraine and Israel Palestine war. So I so my center of my reports were those two wars and war victims of that area only. So that's what you will have to do. You will have to create a scenario in your head and write about it, and you'll have to very unbiased about writing these reports, and don't behave like a representative of any political party or anything. You'll have to very balanced and unbiased while writing your report. So if we see what type of topics are asked, first one is like major incidents, such as we witnessed communal violence across India recently, and then such as Operation Sindoor, cyber frauds are happening very frequently, cyber attacks on our websites of government, like, and then also curbing Naxalism, that was also in news, as our home minister announced that we will be Naxal free by 31st March 2026. So these are the major incidents, and there are few generic topics also, such as air quality index, which happens every year, then urban flooding, which is happening very frequently. So you'll have to prepare a good report on these topics. And then reports released, such as CPRI report on arm import and arm export, then SDG report. So such topics are asked very often. So we'll have to prepare these topics very nicely, and then we will move on to the how should we start our report. So to start a report, understanding format is very important. Like, I have checked answer copies of few aspirants appearing this year, and I found most of them are committing mistake in the format only. So this is how you should start. First of all, you'll have to uh, write about the title and the heading, then underline it, and then you don't have to mention your name, so XYZ or ABC, anyone, and then below that you'll have to write special correspondent, then any place, New Delhi, or place of your place of exam will be fine, as I wrote New Delhi only, and then I wrote date of my exam on the date I was writing the paper. So this is how I started my report writing last year. And few things that we have to keep in mind is we have to write start like we should start our report in past tense only, unless otherwise there is a requirement, other requirement. And then let's see these four don'ts. You don't have to write your personal opinion, and in last paragraph there is no need to write a way forward, and there is no need to give any suggestion. You will just have to write a simple report, and you can leave it open ended also. And then also then this one is don't write your name and address. So these are four major don'ts that you have to follow, otherwise you will be awarded penalty marks that will be very disastrous, and that might get you out of the list. So just remember these four don'ts. So I got this from my notes only, that how I used to go towards the report. And I used to get 13, 14, 15 marks in my report writing while when I used to write mock test. So I think that will that helped me a lot. And if you write in this format only, then it will be fine also. So this is how I used to approach. First of all, title and or heading in capital letter, then name, place, date. Name means XYZ or ABC, as it has already mentioned in your question paper. Then place, I used to write place of exam, then date of exam, and then in first paragraph I simply used to simply introduce the topic whatever it is asked, glimpses or event, incident, and what is happening right now. And then in second and third paragraph I used to explain why this is happening, and I used to analyze the incident, why this is happening, what are the major factors behind this. And in fourth or fifth paragraph I used to like what are the impacts happening, like in the question where war victims was asked. So in that impact I wrote about illegal migration or immigration in Europe and in other countries. So you can also write those impact in fourth or fifth paragraph. So these are the 5 6 things that you'll have to keep in your mind, like title, and then these three: name, place, and date. Then first paragraph simply introduce the topic. Then second and third paragraph why it is happening, what are the factors, what are the reasons behind it. So if you will get on groundwater depletion, so you can write in second and third paragraph why it is happening, what are the reason behind groundwater depletion, and or you can simply analyze the incident. And then fourth or fifth paragraph, what are the impact of those events or incidents, whatever. And then also you can write about in government initiatives taken to reduce the impact, or what are people expecting from the government. As in my fourth or fifth paragraph I wrote about ki whole world is watching toward UNSC, UN, or multilateral institutions to for rehabilitation of war victims. So you can also write about that ki what are the impact and government initiatives taken. And then in last you can write about reference. You can write only two reference. So I in first report I wrote personal Press Information Bureau and then in Indian Express, and in second one I wrote about Press Information Bureau and the Hindu, as I used to refer these two newspapers only. So I wrote this. It was very simple for me. So you can also follow this format. That helped me. So I am expecting that this will help you also. And you can take a look, as I mentioned in my notes also. You'll have to present your unbiased analysis of the topic, and you can present data report whatsoever authentic is available to the evidence that enhance the quality of your report. If you don't remember any like data or any such thing, so you can simply write generally any government institution name, Niti Aayog or Planning Commission, anything, and that will help you, and you are good to go there. So this is also a photo from my notes only. This is how I used to approach. Example of Operation Rahat. So in para 1 past tense, then brief intro of the event, date, place, timing, etc., and other factual news like anything that is short and quick. In para 2 or 3, and then concluding statement, reactions, promises, action of the authorities, statement of people. And this was one thing. You can disclose or discontinue at any time. Make sure that further interest of the reader remain to know the remaining thing. So this is how I used to write, and I use these few copies as my reference while when I was preparing, and I have uploaded these copies on our Telegram channel, so you can download it from there. And they used to be my like go-to for the to understand any format of the like essay, argument writing, or report writing. So you can go through this. I have uploaded this in our Telegram group, so you can join from there. And these are few expected topics for this year's report writing. And I will upload this PDF also, so you can download it from our Telegram group. Just see, the first one is like communal violence, then progress and challenges of Make in India initiative as it has recently completed 10 years, then air quality situation, cyber security threat, gender equality measures in the Indian armed forces, what are the measures have been taken, and then like women's allowed in NDA, etc. Then the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra and its regional outreach, cyber fraud situation occurring very frequently. Then India's position amidst the changing global security order. Then efforts to curb Naxalism in India, as it has been announced to be Naxal free by March 2026. Then unemployment trends. So you must remember the data on unemployment trends. Then Operation Sindoor and its outcomes. And India has also constituted a committee for its global outreach against the terrorism. Then stagnant farmers' incomes and related intervention. Then border infiltration attempts, drug trafficking, human trafficking, and what are the various rescue operations launched. So these are the list of the expected topics. I will upload these in our Telegram group. And then this also, Ahmedabad plane crash, anti-Naxal operations, Operation Sindoor, digital inequality, cybercrime, Exxon 4 mission, ceasefire violations, Operation Sindhu, what Operation Sindhu is related to what, India and G7, then 6G vision, India 6G vision, critical mineral mission is very important for this year. So you can prepare this. And then oil spills, green hydrogen revolution, role of BIMSTEC, Waqf Amendment Act, Israel Iran conflict, and 75 years of India's constitution, 10 years of Make in India. And I will upload this PDF in our Telegram group. I hope this video was helpful for you. So thank you if you're watching till here, and you can join our Telegram group. I will upload the link in the description box only, or I will drop it in the comment box and pin it, so you can join our Telegram group from there. Thank you.